Hello everyone, welcome back. I know everyone's ready for some kind of update on our current status, and I wanted to be able to actually give you guys an update on what's going on. So we had to drive to Texas where to be able to get internet and be able to actually send something out. And my God, I looked at all of the comments and everything that was that I couldn't see when I was home, because we have very sporadic phone service, and all we can do is every once in a while maybe be able to get a phone call out or a text message. And as far as getting any type of service for social media, YouTube, Facebook, anything like that, that's impossible. So first off, my entire family is well. Everyone was able to get away from this storm, and what a storm it was. It was actually the worst storm in history for Louisiana. Actually, in our area, it was a Category 4. There was a lot of damage, a lot of destruction, and I'm sure everyone has actually seen all of the media of all the destruction in Lake Charles, Sulphur, DeQuincy, which we live right on the outskirts of DeQuincy, so it hit everybody hard. So when we were driving home, I can't explain to you guys the gut-wrenching feeling of worried about what your home was going to look like after seeing the destruction and the mangled telephone poles, electrical wires, roofs off of buildings. So we anticipated the worst. And when I pulled inside my house, my property, the first thing I wanted to do was bring you guys along with me for a live, because I noticed that we had service. And the live didn't go too well because, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know how bad the service was, and it just really just cut off and didn't get out what I wanted to. So the first impression when I looked at our home, it's all standing. We do have roof damage that I didn't think it was as bad as it was, but Mr. Tom with Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom told me to check inside my attic when it rained. So the next day we got a rainstorm. It was a thunderstorm that came through. So I opened up the attic and looked inside, and there was water dripping in numerous locations. So it was time to grab the buckets and get the tarps that I actually was able to scrounge up at home and get on the roof and get those things done. Of course, we got insurance, so we called our insurance agent. They asked if we wanted tarp service. We told them yes, and we haven't heard anything back from them yet. But it could have been worse, and we did lose a barn on the property. Some of my other family members, everyone's well. The ones that don't live with us, they evacuated. One of them's Kelsey. She lost her home through tree damage. My son lost his home as well. So it's, a lot of friends lost their homes as well. So in the meantime, as a lot of you guys know, Les and Teresa, and Gloria White, Joe with Survival Living, CFP, a lot of these guys contacted me and asking what did I need for help. And I told them nothing, because we had food, we had enough water, we was going to make it through it. But then they kept on with the asking questions about finances as well, and we knew that the position that we were in, because me and my wife talked about it probably a night before, that I'm a contractor, I'm an inspector, and so when I do projects, I go to job sites, I invoice them for that, and send it on to get paid. And we have an extensive amount of finances that is no problem for any month that I'm working. and I'm never out of work. The things that I do is very important, and so I've actually been out of work for a week since the Monday before the hurricane, because everybody started their hurricane preps and shops started closing with evacuations. So electricity in our area is going to be out for at least a month, and most of the locations that I visit are actually within the impacted zone, so a lot of shops are going to be out for quite some time. So we know what's going on. You know, you're supposed to have 6 months of finances put back. And that's not possible in my case. And when these guys reached out to me and asked me if we needed help, you know, I have to suck up my pride, because I'm the world's worst in trying to ask for help for anything. And we went ahead and accepted letting them reach out to others to give us some assistance, and as well as me being able to help others as well is very important. You know, I'm the one that runs to the first person that's in aid and helping these guys. I've done so. It's not like for me to ask people for help, and I'm sorry if this video is terrible, but we're on a limited time schedule. We got to get back home, so I wanted to get something out. So I want to thank all of you guys. I can't even explain the feeling that I have for all of these guys that have actually pushed through and asked for this help, and all of you guys are the ones that are helping, and the support that you guys give, I just can't understand. I can't understand that there's that many nice people in this world. We really thank you for everything you do. So like finance is what we plan on. If it ends up being $2,000, just my house note is $1,400 a month. So it will definitely be applied to that, because that was one of the things me and my wife was talking about, was actually how I'm going to pay the house note. And just 2 or 3 days before that, some other payments had automatically deducted, and it dropped us down to our account balance of $1,000. So it was an eye-opener, knowing that I can't believe I'm in this position, but it was also an eye-opener whenever I got all of this help. And the house note will be paid within a day or two, so that's off my back. And I'm not asking you guys for any help. I really don't. But I also want you to know how much I really appreciate your help. So our plans are to continue moving forward and helping who we can, you know, in our areas. My daughter has, the one that's without a home, has actually stayed with us last night. And then I think she's coming back tonight as well, I'm hoping. She always has a place to stay. My oldest son, he has already made arrangements to stay somewhere, which is great. His home's under warranty, so has insurance, so his will be taken care of. My oldest daughter's home did not have insurance, so that's something that we need to work on, and we'll take care of it. We'll get through all of this. Work will start moving. I've talked to some of my clients that I have jobs with and projects, and I do have some jobs in other locations. But the problem is no one can actually reach out to me when I'm at home. There's no cell service. There's no internet service, and that's the main two things for the type of job that I have. So, Homestead DIY with L&T, Gloria White, Alaska Prepper, Deep South Bama with Mr. Tom. I've talked to most of these guys on the phone. And I want to thank you guys. You mean the world to me, that your generosity and your help through this time of need will not go unrecognized. I can't thank you enough, all of you, for doing what you've done. And there may be more, but as I say, we just got to Texas. We had to go pick some tarps up, and I wasn't able to look at everything on YouTube. It's just so much. I had so many comments about our situation, and I just don't have the time. Survival Living, CFP. Thank you for the phone call, brother, and thank you for the shout out of our situation. You guys are like family to me now, and I can't ever repay you for what you guys do, but your job and your hard work and everything doesn't go unnoticed. So we got to get back to Louisiana. I had 2 reports I had to send in to actually get it invoiced and sent, which I couldn't do anything, so that's done. So thank goodness that's taken care of. We were able to get the tarps that I need at Walmart. And in Beaumont, we had to go farther than Beaumont because Beaumont was out. Fuel stations, people from Louisiana are going to a lot of these towns and filling up as much gas as they can and bringing it back with them to Louisiana. So where we did go, we were able to get tarps, and we're going to get back home so I can finish that up. We don't have rain projected right now, so I'll have time to be able to get on the roof as soon as I get home, get that squared away. I have 2 tarps up there now. I need 2 more. We don't know what the insurance company is going to do yet. I don't know how long it's going to be before they bring their own tarp service. They contract somebody out to do that, to get it in that looks professional, and I don't have to worry about it until the adjusters come. Then the adjusters come and they look at your roof and they see the damages, and then you get an answer if they're going to cover it or not. And we're praying that they do, since there's so much damage with so much leakage in the roof. We're praying that gets taken care of from our insurance. And I've noticed a whole lot of help and support that are coming into our area, which so many electric trucks from all over the different states, names I've never seen. Parking lots are extensively full with electrical trucks. The military is there, National Guard, there's helicopters, there's every type of vehicle you can think of to help clear roads. There's still so many roads that are not clear, but some are getting clear to where you can actually travel down them. It's going to take a long recovery for our area. It's going to be extensive. It's something that you can't explain and pictures can't describe when you see it on TV. And I've done some filming that I plan on getting some kind of video out later when we can. But it's just, you just don't even want to film it. It's really horrible to see how many lives are upset and destroyed in this area. And if you feel that you should donate to Red Cross or whoever it is, that help and support goes a long ways, and it helps people. And I definitely do appreciate the help that I've gotten. And it's going to help us through this. And until I can get back to work, get on my feet, to where we can keep moving the way we're supposed to. So I thank all you guys, and I apologize for not being able to comment and reply at this time, but I will. I'll take care of it and get as many as I can done. I just want to thank you guys and tell you what's going on, and we'll talk to you on the next one.